What is up, everybody? It is a Friday afternoon. I just got home from work and I am getting ready to clean out my boat. It's been uncovered for ever since, I don't know, last summer basically. So it's actually not horrible. I'm gonna blow out all the leaves and stuff. Blow out inside the hatch. It's got some junk in it too. So I'm gonna get up here with a blower. Gonna blow everything out of it and then power wash it because I am getting ready for the first fishing trip of the year tomorrow afternoon and evening. Well, in case you couldn't tell, it's freaking windy today. I think the camera's okay though. Alright, look at that. This area in here especially was nasty. I got this all, the middle area wasn't horrible, but the back was also back is pretty bad. It's so freaking bright. Can't focus, but yeah. One of my long-term goals with this thing, I mocked up the, well, I didn't mock up, but I built this wooden deck on it around this time last year, actually getting ready to go. I bought it early spring of last year, and it didn't have this deck on it, so I added the deck so I could mount the trolling motor up front. And I don't know, there's already a couple things I want to change with this after actually having fished on it for pretty much a full season. And I'm going to keep it this way for at least this season, but then there's a few things that I think I'm going to change going forward when I do the long-term build out on it. I want to make it nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to get a big fiberglass boat anytime soon, so I want to make this one pretty nice, you know, with some carpet and things like that, make it look a little bit nicer than a John boat and some plywood in it. So, and also probably repaint at that point when I have it stripped back down, because for some reason it got painted red at one point. So not a huge fan of that, but you know, I don't see that when I'm in the water, so I only see green and plywood. It's everybody else that's got to look at a red boat. But yeah, I got the battery charge in last night, and I'm just gonna let this thing sit here all night and dry out, and tomorrow I'll be back out here to start getting rigged up and putting everything back in the boat. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, it is Saturday morning, still, just barely. And my first job here is to get this motor tested and make sure it runs before I drive all the way down to the lake. I've got the little water boot connected on here, and I'll turn the water on in a second. Got some new two-stroke oil. My gas is not new. It's gas is left over from last season, but it is ethanol free. I run ethanol free in all my mower, my blower, the boat and everything. So I'm hoping that it'll still run all right with this old gas. It's not that old, but so yeah, hopefully it runs right. We'll see. No. Hey, stay over there.
Don't let the door! Don't let the door!
It might be warm enough for them to get in the kiddie pool, honestly.
Might be.
Carly, get back, babe. Don't touch.
Yeah, we made it. Ah! Dad!
on, baby. Running. Just gonna let it sit here and idle for a little bit, get warmed up.
Dad! Good job, it's so tough!
Went and got the kids a new pool this morning when I had to go get some stuff from my boat. About twice the size of their old pool.
What did you get this?
Y'all are crazy. It's not that warm out here.
It is warm.
It's pretty hot.
Well, you're wrapped in plastic. What you expect?
Said you're lucky you're so allergic.
Yep, I am. My wife is biting the bullet.
Hey, Mom, you get my ball.
Dealing with this corner of nastiness. Poison ivy, poison oak, thorns, just all kinds of nastiness.
Look, it just spreads like so fast.
Yup.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy. Oh, I have some other stuff for you. Hang on. Got the mini ball, the woody ball, some mini blasters. Hey girls, look what I got.
Okay, can you cut the live video off?
Mine's mini.
It spins.
Whoa, it's big.
Well, they're round balls. That's what they tend to do.
Ball spins. Woody.
Woody!
Hey,
Woody! I knew you'd like that.
Should we have washed those with soap?
Nah, they're fine.
Can you hit delete?
Bokey! Bokey!
Yeah. Don't spray her in the face.
Lindsay, if you abuse those, we're taking them away.
Yep.
Okay, can you give me a rake of some kind?
Yeah. You guys are silly. Are you guys cold yet?
Nope.
Are you sure? Cold water, straight out of the hose. It's 55 degrees and windy. Feels like 57 in the sun and like 49 in the shade or something. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all those goosebumps. You crazies. Just had to play in your new pool. Look at those goosebumps. You're freezing. Just had to play, huh? You needed to play.
I'm gonna dive into that pool.
Just do it. You and your makeshift hazmat suit thing slash sweat box. Hey, don't spray me.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
Get the camera all wet.
Is it wet?
An eventful day around the Bedford's house.
Clean your pores out. Just put yourself in a
Yeah,
bag.
I mean, yeah. People do that. That's why people run in sweats.
Look at the sweat on my arm.
Uh-huh.
I never sweat like that.
Yeah,
ever.
you've been wrapped in plastic.
Can I see it, Mom?
Made good progress though. Tore a bunch of stuff out. Looking better.
I had to stop because I felt like I was gonna pass out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Not passing out would be good.
Yeah, figured you didn't want to deal with that today.
Nah, not really. All right, I got all my stuff out here. Time to sort through and get it all put back in the boat. All right, I got all my tackle and stuff squared away. I've got, if it'll focus, I got an anchor up there all the way in the front of the boat, a couple life jackets, small net and oar. And then, so this is my bin of all my soft plastics bagged up by, by type. That's my spinnerbait box, and this is all my hard baits and terminal tackle, all nicely labeled. And then this, I just call this my little boat box. Got all the important stuff in it. Got extra line, scale, fish grippers, horn, little mini first aid kit that I'm gonna build a little bit better one eventually, food, and emergency TP, which is the single most important item on this boat, other than a fishing rod. All right, got her all loaded up, ready to head out. See you guys on the water. I'm gonna only be filming on my main camera today because I don't know where my GoPro is. I haven't seen it since the move, so we'll just be working with this one camera today. See what we can do. Hey little guy. Well, I just hooked up to my PB. Look at this thing. Holy freaking cow, dude. This is double my I'm so fucking excited. Look at this fish, dude. This thing is huge. £9, 10 ounces. Are you kidding me? Dude, first cast with this bait, whopper plopper. Look at this fish. 9 pounds. This fish. Look at this fish. This thing is enormous. Time to let her go. I'm literally shaking right now. That tripled my previous PB. My PB last year, my PB to date was a 2.98 pound at Smith Mountain Lake last year. That was 9 pounds, 10 ounces. It's so worth it. I've been out here for like 3 hours throwing everything the fishing report said was working. And I bring out this thing, this whopper plopper that I bought last year and didn't hardly even use. First cast, no crap, 3 seconds in the retrieve, first cast, and he snagged it. Unbelievable, man. All right, been out here a little longer after that one. Didn't catch anything else, so that was just I still can't believe how crazy that was. That one cast, man. There's there's an old saying that I've heard a lot of times, would you rather catch 10 1-pound fish or 1 10-pound fish? And now I can say from experience it's the 10-pound fish, because that was amazing. I was shaking and scared I was gonna drop it or knock my camera over or something. That was awesome. I'm so glad that made it all worth it. That made 4 hours of nothing worth it. But I would have loved to have been able to get good, better pictures of me holding her and everything. But hopefully they'll show up okay. I can take screenshots out of the video. I don't have a live well or anything like that, and even if I did, I don't know if you could see it in the film or not, but she was very close to spawning. Her tail was all beat up from working on her beds and everything, and her tail was beat up, and she was ready to spawn. So it was important, very important, to get them back, get the fish back on their beds, like right where you catch them, when you catch them in this time of year. So even if I did have the ability to transport her somewhere, I wouldn't have done it. So, but got good video, a couple pictures, and yeah, I might never catch a fish that big again in my whole life. So yeah, it's awesome. But it is I'm losing daylight out here now finally, so I'm gonna go ahead and get wrapped up and head on back. I got a probably 15 or 20 minute cruise to get back to the boat ramp. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. It's been a fun day with hanging out at home, getting the boat ready and hanging out with the kids, and then coming out here and catching that monster, man. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.